Hello friends, welcome back to Voice Magic. I'm excited about the practice that I have for you today. These are 5 sounds for tuning the body-mind. And this is a practice that I've worked with for about 20 years. It's a foundational one for all of the work that I've done in voice and also, of course, for everything that I share with Voice Magic. So I'm thrilled that I get to offer it here. What are these 5 sounds? They are primal or pure vowel sounds that we will be using. U, O, A, E, I. Even if you just follow along as I'm doing this and perhaps test it out yourself, you'll notice that there's a very natural movement upward of the palate. And also, we only require one position in the mouth to create the sound. We don't have to change positions like we would if we were using a diphthong. So these 5 vowel sounds, because of their placement, connect very organically to different parts of our body. U relates directly down into the pelvic bowl. O is connected into that belly, abdomen area. A up in the chest, heart, lungs. E draws that horizontal axis, the shoulders and neck. And I connects up in the forehead. So you can start to see why and how we are tuning and working with our body as the musical instrument and our voice as our tuning guide. Now the practice has 2 steps. We tone each vowel and then you get to make a spontaneous gesture that expresses whatever it is that you found in the sound. This is creative, just an expression. And if it doesn't feel super comfortable to do this with your hands or arms, I usually just express like this, you can draw it out on a blank piece of paper. The reason that we want to do this is we want to give the sound and whatever it is that we found in that place of our body a way to communicate before we even get to words. Okay, so that is the purpose of translating into a gesture first. Now, what else do you need for this practice? Perhaps I suggest a glass of water. And also, if you wanted to do any kind of warm-up, I do have those 4 free Voice Magic warm-ups available. They're through my newsletter, so you can go on my website and you'll get instant access to those if you sign up to the newsletter. All of that is in the description box. You could pause and do one of those before engaging in the practice, or they are there for you to do after or at any time. Those are for you. All right, are you ready to dive in and explore? Great. You are welcome to follow along with the sound, the tone that I do, or use whatever pitch feels comfortable for you. And just as a reminder, this is not a singing practice, so we're not trying to create a particular kind of sound. If your exhalation is long or short, it's all good. You're really wanting to meet the body where it's at. So whatever you find, that's the exact thing you're meant to find for today during this practice. You can close your eyes if that feels good for you. And as we begin, you can imagine that you are like a stone dropping into a lake. As you bring all of your awareness and attention deep into your pelvic bowl. You want to land in the body and inhabit that space fully. And then take a long exhale, releasing all the air through your nose. We'll inhale and tone on U. Ooh. gesture. And release that one. Gather your attention and slide up towards the belly area. Rest there for a moment. Then take a long exhale. Breathe in and tone on O. Let yourself move into a gesture. And release that. And now you can gather up that awareness, move into the heart, chest area. Take a long exhale. Breathe in and tone on Ah. And express in a gesture. You can release that and move that energy up into the throat area, your shoulders, your neck. Land there. And take a long exhale. Breathe in and we will tone on A. You can express into a gesture. And release. And bring up that energy, gather it around your forehead. Take a long exhale. Breathe in and we will tone on E. And move into the gesture. And when you're ready, you can release this one. Slowly let yourself take a full breath and notice how your body is feeling. There might be some sensations or changes in temperature. Just checking in with your whole vibrating instrument. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes if you had them closed. Welcome back. So what's really, really deliciously beautiful about this practice is that every single time that you do it, you will find different things, different sensations, different gestures, different vibrations in your voice. So this is a way to deepen that communication with your body mind in a way that you are learning your own language like nobody else can teach you. You're listening in and then you're giving expression. So you can do this practice as many times as you want. It's an exploration each time. And if you'd like to add a third step, you can move from the sound, the toning of the vowel, the gesture, into a word, or perhaps 2-3 words that give a reference point or are brought up from whatever you found there. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy this practice. I am working on body speak for next week. So if that sounds interesting for you, please go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss it. And I will be here sharing more on voice magic every week. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you soon. In the meantime, stay tuned.